Hey guys, Variation Videos here. Welcome back to another Facecam video where today we're going to be talking about copyright. And before I get any further into this video, I just want to give a big thank you to, I just want to give a big shout out to Alan B4 for suggesting this idea to me. I thought in the end it'd be a good idea for me to give my 2 cents worth on copyright and whether or not it's been going too far or not. So what is copyright, you may ask? Well, copyright is basically a creator's way of saying that you cannot use my work without my permission, kind of thing, or something similar to that anyway. And I can personally understand why we need copyright in this day and age, because if you don't have copyright, anyone can use your work unaware that it belongs to you, and unaware that it belongs to you. But there are times though when copyright does go a little bit too far, if you ask me. Particularly on YouTube, is the worst. It's the worst for copyright, if you ask me. Because, well, if you ask anyone on YouTube, it's the worst. It's the worst for copyright, because YouTube cling on to copyright like it's the best thing ever since sliced bread. And you can see this a lot everywhere on YouTube. A lot of people would say how bad the copyright system is on YouTube. And a lot of big YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Markiplier, all those big YouTubers complained about it, saying that they can't make as much money as they want to because of the copyright claims they're getting. Personally, I can understand where they're coming from, because they're doing YouTube for a living and they have a massive audience. But for people like me, it wouldn't affect me that much, which I will get into later. But another thing where copyright just goes a bit too far, another famous one is on race department, where apparently F1 mods for R Factor 2 got taken down by Formula 1 management, because apparently the people that made the F1 mods didn't have the licenses for it, didn't have the licenses to make the cars Codemasters had, in which I will leave a link in the description for the video where I got this information from. Joe Nathan was discussing this issue in one of his videos. I will leave a link in the description for that, so that way you can find out more information about yourself. But it got a lot of uproar on race department because of that. But Alan explained to me that he would personally understand that, because as he said to me in that video on the F1 Championship, he said people will be like, oh, why pay €60 for an F1 game when I could just get the F1 mods there for free. Basically because Codemasters will be losing money because of it, because of the F1 mods, as Alan explained to me. Now again, this did not come from me. Now this came from Alan himself during that F1 video on the F1 2017 Multiplayer Championship. So then, how would copyright affect me on YouTube personally? Well, I'm not too worried about this, because I personally see YouTube more as a hobby, pretty much. I don't do YouTube for a living, because I'm very busy with other things in my personal life, like college, sports, all those kind of things, you name it. So I wouldn't have time. So I don't really have the time to do YouTube full time, if you know what I mean. But the benefit of that is that none of my videos are monetized. So that way, if any of my videos get copyright claims, I don't have pretty much nothing to lose. So in other words, the people that claim copyright in my videos can do whatever they like with their copyright claims. Anything they like whatsoever. They can give me all the copyright strikes they like. They can block my videos. They can mute their video. They can mute my video all they like, and I will still be using music on my videos, whether they're copyrighted or not. But this is where you ask yourself, whereabouts do you draw the line in copyright? Personally, I would think though that at some points the copyright rule book needs to be overlooked, if you ask me. Basically, people need to start asking themselves, where do they draw the line? When is a person infringing copyright laws? Where are they not infringing copyright laws? is a question that people should be asking themselves. Well, not just the people that use the creator's work, but also the creators themselves that claim copyright to them. That they see a piece of work that belongs to them and they have copyright to it. They should be asking themselves, are they legitimately stealing it? Is it something that will affect me and my work? But also the people that use the creator's work need to ask themselves as well, will this affect my channel? Will I get copyright claimed? All that kind of stuff. So it's very hard to draw the line to when a person is infringing copyright rules, or whether they're not infringing copyright law. But what would you think on this whole thing? Does copyright on YouTube affect you? Or not just copyright on YouTube, but copyright anywhere? Not just on the internet, but also in the real world as well. Would it affect you? And also, would you think copyright goes too far as well? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and I'll be happy enough to reply to them. And I'll be happy enough to talk to you about the issue as well by replying to your comments. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Just one more thing though, before I go real quick. If you're looking for non-copyrighted music, well then look no further than FlyingTunes. They have a big massive library of electronic, rap and even rock music for all you metalheads out there. And there's lots to choose from. From FlyingTunes, and it's even copyright free, so you don't have to worry about getting hit by a copyright claim when you're using the music from FlyingTunes. Once you follow the instructions in the description, but you should be okay. So that's my shout out to FlyingTunes, and I will see you guys soon.